Hey, hello, welcome to another exciting video on a fixed asset module. In this particular session, we're going to talk about depreciation, like how to compute a depreciation. If you compare it from the previous and to the ERP section, previously we used to compute the depreciation on Excel and we used to pass an entry directly into at the GL level. Okay, so that's not a case now. So if you want to post the depreciation or compute the depreciation, what actually you have to do, you have to go to the fixed asset module, and you can see here there's a details mentioned create depreciation proposal. So when you click over it, so you can see the pane is open, so you can select the details. So the voucher is for depreciation, and you can select till till what date you want to compute the depreciation. So let's say you are computing the depreciation till 31st of the December. So actually what it will do, it will compute all the depreciation from the last depreciation when it was computed. Like let's say example, you computed the depreciation in the month of April 2020, and for the rest of the month you did not compute the depreciation. Okay, so now you're going at the end of the year and you're computing the depreciation as on 31st. So what system will do? System will not only compute the depreciation only for 30 on 31st or based on the only for the month of December. It will compute the depreciation when it was last computed. So it will compute the depreciation for from May to the December, and it will post the depreciation in the respective month. So this is very important that you make sure that you pass the depreciation at the end of every reporting that you do. So from here you select the legal entity. So there's a drop down list available. You can select what's the case. Okay. All right. So here there's a filter records to include. So another point is that you need to compute a depreciation for one single asset. So there are thousands of assets, and if you will go on computing one by one, it will take very like it's practically not possible in case you have a large number of assets. So what you can do in that case, you can do and you can run the depreciation cycle based on the group. So you can like you click over here at the company, you can just filter it out. Okay, so let's say the depreciation is for computer, because remember that we created an asset for HP Spectre. We are looking to create pass a depreciation for that. All right, so there are multiple of groups that we have: computer, genset, equipment, gensets, equipment tools, right to use of asset relating to offices, and there are six or seven groups that we have. So actually, so so if you go group by group, you have to pass almost 6 to 7 entries. What you can do, even you can pass a general entry for the multiple groups. So to add another group, you can just mention two dots. And again, from a drop down list, you can filter the name of the company. Okay, and then let's say it's a computer. So and so on, you can add the asset. So my practical advice would be that you pass a depreciation for each group one by one, because you know that then there might be an error in one of the group when we have done the acquisition of asset. So in that case, it creates a problem. So that's my advice, that you pass for each group. So whether is there any scenario where this particular fixed asset can come into handy? Yes, definitely. Like you have done all the depreciation, and later on you realize that one particular asset you did not actually acquire, or you missed to account for that particular asset. So in that case, you can acquire the fixed asset, and then you can run a depreciation for the individual assets. So when you are done through this, you can click over the critical job. Actually, if the list of assets are long, it will take a time to process. So we can prioritize processing of this particular document, and you can create journal. All right, so when the batch is created, you can go to the fixed asset module, fixed asset journal. Okay, I cannot see over here, maybe it's taking time. Yeah, so the depreciation proposal that we run is available here. Actually, you can see there's a log mark. So since if the number of assets are large in quantity, or there are numerous assets, so it will take time for computation. So there's always a lock available if the system is processing the transaction. Yeah, so the lock is still available, and we need to wait few minutes for the processing to complete. So you can open the voucher, and you can see the system have already computed the depreciation. Once things are done, you can pause the transaction. Yeah, so this is how we compute the depreciation. In case you have any difficulty, you can please communicate to me. So thank you so much. Bye.